Hey gamers, what's up? My name is Ampersand, and today I'm going to be playing a little bit of like casual modern. Um, I won't be too casual, but I'm going to be playing against people who might be pretty casual. You never know what people are playing in this. It's a modern open play, so really, people could be playing anything. And this is the deck that I'm playing. It's a Hollow Vine, which means we use Hollow One and Vengevine. Um, we discard a lot of cards, and then we play a bunch of cards for free, and then we win. And very recently, as in last week, um, actually exactly last week. It was last Monday. Today's Monday as of recording. They unbanned Faithless Looting, which just makes this deck a lot more consistent, and I'm really excited to show it. So let's see what Oki Deuce. What was that guy's name? Hold on a second. Looks like I'm not going first. Goif Killer. I thought that said something homophobic. I thought it was something a lot worse than Goif. But all right, so this opening hand is not very good. I think we're actually gonna mull it. We have a hollow one, which is like really nice, right? But then we don't have any discard outlets besides like the Underworld Cookbook, which is not a very powerful one. So we actually mull here. This is probably even worse, so we're going down to 5 here, but we are in the draw. And here we go. We have some discard outlets. We have some good stuff to play. We're going to keep this. And believe it or not, we're actually going to tuck both the mountains in, I think is what we want to do here. 2 out of 3 mountains down the hatch. So yeah, we're probably going to turn 1 Flame Blade, turn 2 Faithless Looting, and then hopefully we draw a land so that we can Asmo as well. We're kind of living on a prayer here, but another Faithless Looting. Wait, no, cancel. What am I doing? Wanted to play this guy. I almost forgot what the plan was. And then we pass turn. If this is like an elf deck, elves in modern can actually be kind of dangerous. And I won. I don't know why. Um, I mulled twice. I was down a bunch of cards, but apparently Okidus did not like either the Flameblade Adept or kept a 1 lander and didn't have a 2-drop. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him, but I guess we won our first match of the session here. He's already back up to playing. Do I play him again? Let's do slow player. Do I want to play someone who's named slow player? Let's do Tabathor or Tarot Thorpian. Looks like I'm going first this game. That's always nice. Going first is always good in Magic. Interesting opening hand. I would need to top deck a mountain with that Street Wraith in order to make it really good. I believe. This could be really bad, gamers. This is magical Christmas Disneyland, and I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm trying anyways because it's funny. Fuck, I'm doomed. I should just concede. That's funny. I kept a no lander. That was my bad. Because like the thing is like if I did top deck a mountain there, I could have Faithless Looting, draw 2 cards, and then discard both my Vengevines, and then the next turn if I drew another mountain, I could have played this Neonate and this Blazing Root Walla and gotten both my Vengevines out turn 2. Be swinging for 8 damage turn 2. Would have been pretty sick, you know? It was very, very risky and it was kind of stupid. And I would not suggest doing this like in a league match or an event match. But for casual play, I think it was worth the try. And yeah, there was even though it didn't pan out, there was a plan behind that. There was some logic. Let's just make our own room here. Let's do that now. That was funny though. If you're gonna fail, then you want to fail big because it just makes the game quicker, right? You just get into the next one. Also today I had a really really delicious like steak and cheese, mushroom and green peppers and onions calzone, and like a bottle of root beer. And I'm kind of on cloud nine at this point. I'm doing pretty good here. Feel nice and full. Christmas is coming up. We got Christmas Eve tomorrow and Christmas Day the day after. Um, I'm looking forward to Christmas. It's going to be an exciting time. Um, I got some pretty nice gifts for everybody. I got a bunch of movies and music and board games for all sorts of different. I won. That was the that was the easiest match I've ever. Why did he join my game if he was just he even like won the dice roll so he could have that was a waste of time. Let's play against Garant. Garant. Let's see what Garant's all about. We're going second, so there you go. All right, what's going on here? What are we looking at? What are we fighting? All right, we got a Faithless Looting and an Asmo and a Fireblade. I think we keep this. It's a pretty nice opening hand. He's running black. I don't know and what, but he is. We're gonna go a little slow. We're gonna slow roll this a little bit and kind of like ensure more damage by playing a Flame Blade. Now, he could be cut down, but that's kind of okay. I don't think I mind it too much if he gets cut down. What is this guy doing? He's just playing swamps and nothing? Kind of weird. Got multiple neonates. Do I set up the neonates too? Or do I just Faithless Looting Asmo? I think I Faithless Looting Asmo. So let's just do that now. We might need another Asmo, so I'm actually going to keep one. I don't know what this guy's playing yet, so I'm a little worried, I suppose. I won. That was another really quick, easy match. He's drawing the top cards of his library and left. I guess he was salty or something. Like, this isn't even like the most powerful opening play I could have made. Like, this is fairly tame for modern, you know? Kind of surprised he left so quick. Let's make another one. Yeah, we're just gonna play a whole bunch of games here. We're just having a little fun. Um, Partish. Let's see what Partish is all about. He's going first, most likely. I mean, he gets to choose, but he's going first. But yeah, he did choose to play first. We are starting with a Street Wraith. I don't love this because, again, we don't have like a Burning Inquiry. We don't have any Faithless Looting. We don't have any big discard effects to go with this Hollow One right now. But we do have the Street Wraith to kind of get there. We also have a couple Flame Blade Adepts to keep on early pressure. So I think... Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Now let's see what's up. Why did I do that? Oh, I don't know what I just did. That was bad. I mean, we can still do it second main phase. It's just if I did draw like a Vengevine and I could somehow get it out, like, I kind of fucked up. Let's actually just play down a Hollow One and see what happens here. Because we have the Asmo Underground or Underworld Cookbook as backup here. But let's just get a 4/4 down turn one and see how that pans out. They are running green and red, which is very much known for artifact destruction. So this isn't as powerful a play as you might think. But he's running some kind of a storm deck. He's doing Ral Monsoon Mage. Very much a spell slinger kind of a deck. Not super great for me, but maybe not the end of the world. I think what we do then is we Underworld Cookbook. And we make a food token now. We're just going to discard a mountain, I think. And then we're going to play this Asmo. We're definitely like putting on some early game pressure, which is nice. We got a 4/4 and a 3/3. The reason why I played Asmo here is because I want to get to 2 food tokens and then use Asmo's second ability to kill that Ral before it becomes a problem. So I'm hoping that this guy doesn't go off next turn, which he very well might. But we'll see what he does. Looks like we're getting in for 4 right now, which is never a bad thing. And yeah, I guess that's it for my turn. So far, so good. Definitely a lot of things that can go wrong right now. Kind of makes me wish I led with an Asmo instead of the Hollow one, but did I have the Asmo in my opening hand? I might have. I'm not 100% sure. That could have been technically a play mistake. But yeah, here we go. This is where things kind of go fucky, kind of go sideways. It's probably not going to be great for me. All right. So he already turned it into a Planeswalker, which is smart because I was going to kill it next turn. But now I can probably kill it this turn anyways by just attacking it, which seems good. We'll see what else he does. He's gonna Desperate Ritual, so, I mean, Desperate's in the name, right? So, we must be okay. These kinds of decks can kind of come out of nowhere and win games. Storm decks. He is playing something. He's playing a Manamorphous, okay. He's still playing spells and drawing cards, and hopefully... I'm hoping he doesn't get there, but he might. Added some blue. Interesting. He's using up the blue to cast a Baral. I'm not super worried about that. I can kill that. We'll see if he has any other juice in his hand. He's down to 1 red mana again, which is kind of I'm trying to think of the word. I don't know why. Can't think of it, but it's just kind of, I guess it's just kind of good for me, is how I'll say it. Kind of good for me that he's kind of out of mana here. He has a treasure, so he has 1 more. But he's pretty much emptied his hand, and he hasn't won yet. So this is good stuff. This is definitely good stuff. It kind of depends what he has for instance on my turn. But I'm thinking I'm good. I think I just go ahead and start this turn off, discarding the extra cookbook. And we're just going to go ahead and kill this guy now. Alright, and then we're just going to, like, plop out our hand, I think. I'm hoping he doesn't have a 1-mana bounce spell, because I'd love to kill that Ral with just the hollow one, I think. We'll see, though. So we want to kill the Ral, and then we want to attack him. Alright, looks like we're getting through here. There we go. That was good stuff. I guess the turn 1 hollow one was a good play. That said, this you could never really count out a Storm deck Because if he just storms off anyways, and then it's kind of like non-interactive, and it's like, I did the best I could, but not much else I can do. We'll see what else he does here. Playing an artist talent, I don't particularly care about that. That's definitely another good storm card, though. It's a good value engine, but it doesn't really impact the board right now, which is kind of what I'm worried about the most. We're gonna swing in. Like, if I... There's a couple of cards I could draw that would just make me win the game instantly, like Burning Inquiry. But even if we don't, we can discard whatever we draw if it's not a draw spell. A draw, discard one. Okay. These guys will go up to 2 each. That's 4, 5, 8, 12, right? So he still has one more turn, unless I draw like a Faithless Looting or a Burning Inquiry, in which case I think I just win. Still has 2 mana in the pool, though. Alright. Now he doesn't have any mana in the pool. I don't think he's played a land this turn. So if he exiles a land, he did not. He could have played that. Oh, he did have a land in hand, though. That's not so good. But he can't play the Grapeshot or the Glimpse. Or can he? Is this level 2? No, it's not. I think I'm good. I think I am good. Again, if I get like if I get one more discard than just one discard, I think I can win pretty easy. I can get a Burning Inquiry or... Yeah, there it is. Ask and you shall receive. And there's the game. Whew! There we go. Okay. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Yeah, against Storm decks, like, you kind of never know what they're gonna do at any given time. Because, like, almost any turn, like, as long as they get the right cards and the right amount of mana in the right order, they can kind of win the game out of nowhere. And it's actually kind of like, it's kind of decently scary to play against Storm decks. You could definitely see him popping off there for quite a bit. It's just thankfully he didn't run into the right things, or he probably could have just won the game right there. Because, yeah, with the Storm deck, you could just keep going and going and going and going, and then you win. It's just I keep casting spells, and then eventually I gut shot you, and you're dead. Goodbye. It's that easy. But yeah, putting that early aggro on with the hollow one and being able to kill that Ral, um, really good shit. Really good shit. I definitely got to give myself a pat on the back for that one. But yeah, I also, now that you've watched this far, if I mean, assuming you're still hearing my voice at this point, otherwise I'm speaking to the air. But if you're still watching, let's talk about my life a little bit for a second while we're kind of waiting for someone to join in. I have some kind of cool news. I'm currently in a relationship, um, and it's been really happy. And I'm hopefully going to be moving in with the person kind of soon. So yeah, life is kind of good right now. Definitely definitely really happy, and I'm in a better place. And so hopefully I can make more stuff and you know, a lot of the reason why I don't do a lot of things is I just get depressed and I lock down and I'm not able to like function correctly. It's part of like my mental disorders and stuff. Is just I don't operate the same way as a lot of people do. It's just how I am. But yeah, hopefully now that I have like access to extreme happiness whenever I need it, hopefully I can just keep riding it and it'll let me do more and more things and just let the winds of love uplift my wings and allow me to fly. That's what we're looking for, gamers. That's what life's really, really all about. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So I wanted to kind of get that out. And speaking of which, the person that I'm in a relationship with, I'll talk more about it later. I think I'm kind of being a little vague for right now, just because this is still like the early stage, and I'm still kind of like waiting to see how things kind of like fall into place. But there is like one more piece of good news about me being in a relationship is that that person that I'm with might actually like join me on streams or join me on reviews or recordings like this. And yeah, they're a really funny person, and this is a really shitty opening hand. This also sucks. So we're gonna mull one more time. Okay, we need to draw a land, but we have two street wraiths to do it, and we draw first. So I think here we get rid of the cookbook. And then do we need two Flameblade Adepts? Like Flameblade Adept is really good. You know what? I think he's better than the Rootwalla in this hand. So I think we do this. I think we do this. I think this is keepable and livable. As long as I draw as long as I draw a mountain in the next 3 draws, this looks pretty good. But yeah, I'm just excited to share things and have things be nice. Life is nice right now. Hopefully it's nice for you too, gamers. It's almost Christmas, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Alright, what's this guy up to? Nothing? Ooh. Not a mountain, but this does pair well with two street wraiths, so as long as I do draw that mountain, there it is. We can actually play a turn 1 hollow one, which I think is what we go for, because I think that's like the most impactful at the moment. This guy's running red-white. It could be Jeskai, which means red, white, and blue, or American control. It is American control. That's why I was kind of like a little worried about playing the hollow one, because there's like Path to Exile and other like removal effects they could play on my poor little hollow one. But we have 3 Flameblade Adepts. Orm's Chance, and I can't attack. So I can't do anything this turn but play a land. But thank God I did. Um, can't do anything, and I can't attack, so we kind of just have to pass. I've played against this deck before. Um, it's a lot of stall, but like it's not that scary. I have beaten this deck before. Yeah, this is the exact same deck I've beaten before. Alright, now we're just gonna plop down some Flame Blades and get some real fucking damage in here in a second. Ooh, and a Faithless Looting. Okay. I dig that. Yeah, I'm gonna do, like, an insane amount of damage if he lets me. Alright, it's going to my turn. He actually let me get through my upkeep. So we are going to Faithless Looting. I'm kind of, like, a little surprised he didn't counter it. But yeah, we could swing for lethal here. I think. I think we have lethal on board. So he's got to do something about this burning inquiry. I'm pretty sure he loses. Because right now he's going to go down to 1 HP. Yeah, he's got to do something here. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. Oh, but wait, he actually let it happen? Oh, that's kind of good. Sure, I can't attack, and I don't have lethal anymore, but I do have 2 Faithless Lootings in the graveyard, and I can redo them to get lethal next turn, so that's kind of fine. Yeah. Alright, we don't untap. It's kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. There's Asmo. So because we didn't untap, we can't really do too much. Again, this guy's playing like a very annoying deck, but it's not like, it's not killing us. And in fact, we're killing him at the moment. Really? Cyclonic Rift? Okay. Alright. If we can get one more attack in, we win. This guy's going to do everything that he can to make it so that we can't attack, but we'll see. Alright, what's he up to? Jace the Mind Sculptor. That doesn't win him the game, thankfully. In fact, I'm pretty sure if I... Okay, he's drawing 3 cards. He must be trying to go for an Orum's Chant, I'd imagine, so that he doesn't have anything, right? So these 3 cards that he's drawn, one of them has to be like an Orum's Chant or he loses. I'm pretty sure. He can't play Exhaustion with only 2 lands. So did he draw an Orum's Chant is the question here. We're going to upkeep. Alright, we get to attack. Can you do Faithless Looting? Is that an instant or a sorcery? It is a sorcery, so we want to do it now. He could also have drawn a Cryptic Command. Oh wait, no, if he drew a Cryptic Command, he wouldn't be able to play it. So I guess never mind on that. Alright, let's just go to combat and see what happens. Alright, we actually got to tap and attack. Does he run Pacifism? Or not Pacifism, Holy Day? Or something? Alright, I won. See what I'm telling you? Like, it's a really annoying deck, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, we've won a bunch of our games so far. That's pretty good stuff. Oh yeah, take your effing tournament decks to the tournament practice room. I mean, this isn't really a tournament deck, but it's definitely like definitely a bit more hardcore than probably a lot of decks that people are used to. But a lot of people whine in Magic, just kind of in general. It's kind of like one of the whiniest games you'll ever play. Just everyone likes to whine in it. I'll admit it, there are times where I whine too, but I usually don't whine at the person. I usually have a bit more self-restraint than that. Usually, like, I'll think things if I'm playing in real life, or if I'm playing online, like, they obviously can't hear me. Like, I can shit talk and whine and cry as much as I want, um, when I'm playing online here. Um, but and it doesn't affect the opponent. But yeah, definitely in Magic, there's a lot of whiners out there. Like, and it doesn't matter what format you're playing. People get tilted in Magic pretty easy. You know, Magic is like genuinely one of the most insufferable games, like card games ever to be made. And a lot of it comes down to, well, there's so many different factors and reasons why it's like it's not good for your blood pressure. Um, I'd say the biggest one is lands. The existence of lands in Magic and the fact that like in order to play your spells is like complete random chance whether or not you draw your lands or not, probably tilts people the most. I think I've definitely had people do like angry diatribes about how my ass would have been kicked if they had drawn one more land, or you know, um, oh, I got mana screwed. Oh, I got mana flooded. There's the other problem too, is that you draw too many lands, right? And you don't draw any spells to cast. You just draw lands, and it's like, well, shit. What am I supposed to do with this? So Magic is just one of those games that Goyf killer. Magic is just one of those games that lends itself pretty well to the idea that it's infuriating. It is a genuinely infuriating game. So I don't really blame people for whining too much. But you also have to kind of expect it going in. Like, you gotta go into Magic being like, okay, it's not entirely up in my hands whether or not I'm gonna have a good time or not. Like, it's kind of like all, not all RNG, but there's a lot of RNG in Magic, and you gotta learn to like not get upset about the things that you can't control. There's a Solitude. Kind of interesting to see that discarded, unless he's trying to resurrect it at some point. We're gonna Street Wraith. That's a lot of lands. See what I was talking about? Like, if you draw too many lands, it's also a bad thing. Totally true. Totally true. All right, we're gonna loot here. There's double neonates. We probably don't need this much land. We actually probably just discard the land. We'll draw more later anyways. So I guess that's kind of it that we can do here. But next turn we can Faithless Loot again. And depending on what we Faithless Loot into, like, there's some good shit we can hit. Destroy up to one target non-basic land. Okay, I don't run non-basic, so I don't super care about that. But this guy is definitely playing like a try-hard deck, for sure. Alright, yeah, we still Faithless Loot. And we discard, let's discard the Ox for sure. And then let's discard, I guess we don't need two Neonates. And then we're just going to go ahead and play Asmo. All right, we got some good stuff in the bin. Now the thing is that if this guy's playing Solitude and he's running green and or blue, he probably has Subtlety and also Endurance, which means if he has Endurance and he evokes Endurance, he can actually get rid of my graveyard, which should actually be very, very bad for me. Also, why is he swinging into a... Oh, because I was flying, that's why. I was like, why is he flying? Or, yeah, why is he attacking into a 3/3? Well, I figured that out pretty quick. Um, we are gonna go ahead. Do I want the cookbooks now or later? I think I want to actually flash back one of these Faithless Lootings and draw a shit ton of land, I guess. But we do get a Blazing Root Walla, which is always kind of nice. we can go to combat here. Now here's the scary thing about attacking into this is that, well, I'm just gonna do it anyways, but okay, I was fine. If he had like some kind of flash creature that he could have flashed in there, it would have been pretty disastrous for me, in my opinion. So far we haven't like hit a Hollow One or a Vengevine yet, which is kind of unusual for this deck. I mean, it's called Hollowvine, so you'd kind of like expect to find one or two of those at some point. Alright, he's got 4 mana. What's he gonna do with it? He is casting something. A Sigarda, Font of Blessings. Other permanents you control have hexproof. It's a 4/4 flying angel. You can look at the top and cast angels and humans. Okay. I'm kind of okay with that. I don't really mind them having hexproof, because its other permanents have hexproof. So I'm actually pretty chill with that. I think what I want to do here is I think I want to kill that Sigarda right now. So we're actually going to double Underworld Cookbook here. We're going to be cooking. We're going to discard the Neonate and the Flame Blade. I'm just going to go ahead and kill this now. And then we're going to swing in. Cool, he blocked there. We pump. Oops, that was on me. Oh, right, he has first strike. Shit. Well, that doesn't matter, because I'm just going to Burning Inquiry anyways. There's one of our hollow ones in the graveyard, where we don't want it. But that also means we can Ox next turn, which is not a bad idea. Birthing Ritual, eh? Yeah, I'm definitely a little worried about this deck. Yeah, he's going to be sacrificing this to Birthing Ritual anyways. Most likely. He's probably getting Endurance if I was him. If I was him and I made his deck, I'd probably put Endurance in it, and I'd probably get Endurance by sacrificing that Orchid. That's what I would do. I don't know what he's going to do. But he's going with this. Okay. So he has 2 Birthing Rituals now. Interesting. We're just going to go ahead and play this because we are Oxing. Alright, there we go. Now we're cooking. How many cards have I actually discarded this turn? 1? Yeah, I think I want to do this. Alright, gamers, we got him down to 5 life. Let's see if he can get himself out of this. He's got 3 cards in hands to get himself out of this. I don't know if he's got what it takes. I think I've won the game. I mean, look at this board that I have here. Unless he has a board wipe, which this could be right now. Okay, it's not. Yep, that's fine. But he does get the Birthing Ritual a Witch Enchanter. Maybe he does have something going on here. A Skyclave Apparition to get rid of another creature. Okay. Yep, that's smart. I would have done that if I was him. Oh, but if he sacrifices it, I get another creature. So it's probably not a good idea for him to Birthing Ritual again. But we will see. We will see. He did Birthing Ritual, so I get a creature out of that. That's pretty nice. It's only a 1/1, I believe. Don't I get a 1/1? Maybe I don't get a 1/1. I'm not going to bother looking. Alright, so he's still in this game. Let's faithlessly loot here. That's a lot of land. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? Alright, we got to go to attacks here. He is quickly running out of options, though. Like, he doesn't have to block the Vengevine, but he does have to block the Ox. What else has he got here? I still got lethal on him, so if he doesn't have another creature, we are in good standing. What is he up to? Skyclave Apparition. Of course he has that. Oh, with mana value 4 or less, so he couldn't hit the Ox. Alright, so he's just buying himself another turn, most likely. Although I guess he could Birthing Ritual into something. He's got double Birthing Ritual triggers, so pretty good. This is kind of a crazy match. I kind of like it. Kind of like the back and forth that's going on here. Alright, he's doing it again. What's he getting? This is fun. This is actually a really fun game. So far, this is probably the most fun game that I've played so far. Alright, he's getting a 2 or less, which means he can play it as well, because he has 2 mana. Wonder what creature he's oh, sorry, I didn't know that was on me. Sorry, buddy. Solitude. Yes, that's an annoying one as well. Let's cycle this Street Wraith. And then let's flash back a... I do have another one, right? Oh, maybe I don't. I thought I had one more, what's it called there? Faithless Looting, but I guess I don't. Alright, let's go to attacks and see what happens. I'm kind of glad he still blocked with that and didn't use his Solitude. Here comes the Solitude, by the way. It's kind of amazing that that Recruiter of the Guard can hit Solitude. It's kind of fucked up. I gained 5 life, though. That's not bad. But this Birthing Ritual shit's kind of kicking my ass. Okay. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Another Phantasm that can't attack or block. Wonder why he bothered then. Oh, because he can use it with Birthing Ritual to get something else. Okay. was like, what's the point of that, really? But because I don't have any non-basic, so the enter the battlefield effect wasn't really that good. There's another Vengevine. Unfortunately, I need to wait one more turn to use this Cathartic Reunion, which is kind of what I need to play. So we're going to just hold on and hope that we can eventually get there. This isn't looking as promising as it used to. Oh my god, the Broodmoth too? Oh man, that is so bad for me. Do I bother blocking? No. He's gonna gain 3 life regardless, so it doesn't super matter. Alright, pretty much I have to win this next turn or I just lose. There's not really any way around it. Look at all these triggered abilities that he's getting. Yeah, I don't think I could win anymore. I'm gonna try just because why not? But I would probably concede at this point. If I was in my right mind. Alright, do I Faithless Looting here before I Cathartic? I think I do. Gets me a little further in here. Also, now I don't need to use the Cathartic. Again, I don't think I can win. But I could definitely, like, start attacking. I'm still putting pressure on him, you know? Oh wait, what am I doing? He has double 7/7s. Yeah, okay, this is over. I totally forgot that he had made those. That's funny. Yeah, GG, dude. GG. That was a fun game, though. I did have fun with it. Let's make one more game, and then we're gonna call it good for now. But yeah. Hopefully this has been a fun little video. Hopefully it came out well and it's recording properly and all that kind of stuff. I've been having some issues with recording recently, and so I'm a little apprehensive about how this turned out. But essentially, probably my biggest weakness in recording and making videos right now is I don't have a video editor at the moment. The license for the software that I was running for like a year expired. So that's not good. Here we probably Street Wraith into a Faithless Looting, ditching the Vengevine and possibly something else, and we'll kind of see what happens. There's a couple of ways this could become nuts as an opener, but we'll see. Double Vengevine. Yeah, that's Faithless Looting. That has Faithless Looting written all over it, to be honest. Oh my god, that's so many Vengevines. Oh my god. Sorry, I just creamed my pants a little bit, not gonna lie. All right. So I think the way we want to do this here is we want to Underworld Cookbook and Neonate. Is that what I want to do? No, I want to just Neonate, I think, at first. And then we want to discard this Vengevine, of course, and draw another card. Of course, it's another mountain. That said, we can Burning Inquiry here, and then hopefully hit a Blazing Root Wall. No! I drew 2 Blazing Root Wallas, and neither of them were discarded? Oh, that sucks. That's kind of okay, though. It's a little slow, but next turn I can play both the Root Wallas, and that'll get my Vengevines online. But I could have gotten my Vengevines online if even one of those Root Wallas had hit the graveyard there. That sucks. It's kind of funny because I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get a Root Walla. I gotta get a Root. No. All right, this guy is running Burn and Goblins. If I was him, I would have held on to that Lightning Bolt because these Vengevines are coming with a vengeance. Okay, I don't really care about that. I'm not even going to bother reading it because I don't think it matters that much. And I could Street Wraith, but if he's running Burn, I kind of don't want to Street Wraith unnecessarily when I could just Root Walla here. Pretty much just win the game. We're swinging for 12 right now. Turn 3, we're swinging for 12 damage. Hitting for 8. Killing his creature. We have blockers up that can also become serviceable attackers in their own right. And yeah, we're just going to swing in all next turn and pump up these Blazing Root Wallas and probably win the game. It would have been a lot more epic if I had gotten the Vengevines turn 2. But, I mean, this is still pretty epic, right? This feels pretty epic to me. I mean, he can't possibly believe he's going to win at this point. Is he just swinging in to swing in? Is that what he's doing? Giving haste and stuff just to swing in? Just to get some damage in before he dies? No? That's what I would have done if I was him. I mean, this game's over. Sure, I'll play it, but I don't really need to. Pretty much the only way he can live. Didn't I pay a red? Okay, there we go. Yep. Alright. That was a fun little video. I hope it was fun for you. Had some pretty good games there overall. You know, even though I didn't win every single one of them, I did respectable in all of them, I believe. And yeah, thanks for watching, gamers. Hopefully you liked a little bit of insight into what's going on in my life right now, and you know, a little bit into like what the future might hold in terms of like my romantic partner maybe joining me on like a stream or on a review or a video later. Yeah, it's all good stuff. So stick around. I'm still gonna be somewhat active, as much as I can be. I know I've missed my reviews for the past couple months. Again, I lost the license to my video editing software, so I'm gonna wait until I can do that again, and then I will do that again. But yeah, have a good one, gamers, and I probably won't see you on the 25th, so I'll say it right now. Merry Christmas. Hope you get some cool presents. All right. Later, gamers. Bye.